you know. Really don't like you. You're a miserable phone. You know, all you're doing is giving me a hard time right now. Yeah, whatever. I'm sorry. Hi. What's going on? I'm back. Sorry I had to cut off so fast. I got people. But there I am. I made a few people angry because I didn't tell them I was here. I'm just working on this stupid thing. It's just a painting. I don't know what it is. It was just something I wanted to do, and it came out bad, and the paint separated on the canvas, and I see. Gonna melt down the white. I got don't put any water on this. I forgot I had glycerin all over this page. So we're just going to do. I started out as a sunset. Now we're going to just. It's all good, Chrissy. It's all good. It's all good. I don't tell people I'm on. Oh no, I just put my blue on. That's all right. Let's go for it. Put my blue and my orange instead of my. Yeah, that's funny. Gonna be one of those days. So far today, I've had a terrible problem with paintbrushes. Let's get some yellow down here. It's probably gonna turn kind of green. And I'm just putting paint on the canvas. Sorry, I'm just answering a question for somebody. Tell me to do that. I swear nobody got notified. Didn't turn on anything. Yeah, that seems to be the problem I'm having. It seems. Jeez, look at all that paint right there. Hello. Hi there. How are you? I'm painting blue and orange. Started doing that sunset I sent you. I'm talking to Chris. He's just, seems kind of weird. I'm talking to myself, but I'm not. I sent Chrissy a picture of a sunset and started to paint it. And then my paintbrush is all freaked out. Couldn't figure out why. Well, it's because yesterday when I was painting, I had put glycerin on my palette. And I thought I cleaned everything up last night, except for this spot of clear that I did not see. And first thing I did this morning was stick my paintbrushes down before so I could add paint. Pick them up, start slapping paint down, and you can see there's glycerin all over my entire canvas. Great for Anthony Gray, bad for Bruce Anderson. But we'll make do. I can use glycerin a little bit, but not when it's saturating my paintbrush. Yeah, Chrissy, I didn't turn on any notifications for anything. I just came online. Felt like slapping some paint. I gotta go do some wiring later for my daughter and just rewire some stuff in her house. And I didn't. Gotta work on my son's computer later too. He's having problems with it loading. So I will do my best to catch you. Of course, if I'm wiring, I'm not going to catch you because it'll electrocute me. So let's go ahead and put a white streak right in here somewhere. Maybe not a white streak. Let's go ahead and put this in here. Medium. Let's grab a pouncer. It's just you and me today. I didn't really tell anybody I was coming, so. So when I first turned on this morning, my hot water furnace kicked on. And you would have swore that my whole world was coming apart. All right, I want to do a soft touch on the outside of this circle. I was going to try this on my paintbrush, but I figured I'd give it a shot with this instead. Easy. Don't want to push too hard because that will really disturb the paint. I want to disturb it a little bit, but I don't want it to be me the other day disturbed, I think I need to do something white on the bottom here. I don't always paint scenery, and I love scenery. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it, but I really enjoy painting way outside that box that everybody thinks we need to be in. You ever seen anybody paint with a pouncer before? Yeah, the paintbrush. Yeah, I know. I figured you had to get ready for church. That's why I didn't bother you. You have a great day too, Anthony. Have fun. Go play some music for the world. I can't imagine what that doghouse was like for him last night. It's so rainy and cold over there. So, we've got a little something going here. I kind of like this raw earth look going down here. So let's go ahead and put some raw earth in. I guess otherwise known as sand. See that, Chrissy? As we're just sitting here, we're creating as we go. This painting had no thought whatsoever. It started out as a sunset from near my house. And now it's turning into, I don't know, that's how my brain works. I like to shut it off sometimes, but even going to bed, I've got designs in my head going. It's cool if you can't stay too, I understand. I kind of did throw this out here today. I have to paint every day, I have to. Hey, Joe. How are you? Thank you for showing up. It's kind of telling you that. So, where are we going with it? Joe is a friend of yours. Yeah, actually, Joe was on your live the other night and took the time to say hi to me. As you were proceeding to give them a hard time about some painting. I think it was the cheap watercolor paper that you shared and you kept the good stuff for yourself. Something to that effect. Yeah. Chrissy's a sweetheart. I appreciate the support. I'm kind of just creating craziness today, so. Yeah. Just keep all the good stuff for yourself. And I'd like to make note that I've used more than one paintbrush today. So, Chrissy, like usual, I'm going to ask, what's next here? What are you guys feeling? Crazy's always good. Oh, you are in. Thank you. If you guys are crazy, then this is really the great place to be. Because, wasn't that weird? Somebody just sent me a thing that says, Jason, is this still available? Nope, not Jason. Yeah, except for the difference is I got paperwork from doctors saying that I am, to be honest. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Probably didn't help that I told him to go bite me. Doesn't help matters. Alright, so I'm thinking this looks like something out of the Wild West. So what do you say we either throw in some rocks? Some little rocks or big rocks? I'm thinking maybe, you know what? I wonder if a nice cliff face right here. Wow. Can you move the mic a little closer? I tell you what I can do. I can even do better. I can turn the mic up. How's that? Is that any better for you, Chrissy? I'm sorry, I had it turned down. Once again, I can move it closer. The only problem is I'm going to cover it in paint. So I'm trying not to cover it in paint. You're old. Yeah, I wear 2 hearing aids. I don't think you're that old. If you hear noise in the background, that noise right there, that's my dog. Acrylics, yes, it is acrylics. I'm sorry. Chrissy would say I'm kind of a space cadet when it comes to paying attention. All right, now I got it. I think she set up just a little bit. I wanted to let it set for a second. Yeah, I paint in acrylics. I do have oil. I can paint in oils. My grandmother was an amazing bow painter. She was born in 1917, and in early 30s, mid 30s, early 40s, she went to Boston College, which really wasn't heard of then. Got a degree in art. And just in the 30s, it just is something that women didn't do where she was from. They were supposed to be wearing aprons and cooking. Some history. Snoring dog, yep. He's a 140-pound Anatolian Shepherd. He's only 6 years old, but he's a small horse. I am not a professionally trained artist. I'm a YouTube follower. I follow other artists on YouTube. I am a photographer. I do take pictures. I have tons and tons of awards for my photographs, but the other day was the first time I've ever got recognition for my painting. And I decided, with a little coaxing that from a few other YouTubers, that I needed to turn on this channel and just sit and paint with people. I don't pretend to teach people anything. I teach them how to relax. Except when I don't. That's about it. There's not much to me. I am disabled. I was in a work accident and broke all kinds of body parts. Pretty much destroyed my life. Took away my licenses for driving trucks and welding, and electrician and everything else because they thought it was necessary. So, anybody think we should have some tumbleweeds or something in here? I'm trying to figure out what to put in here. I'm kind of lost. Nope, I know what I want. Let's do this. Let's go with this. Let's go with a little bit of Mars Black and a little bit of yellow ochre. Let's mix up a brown. Got a touch of green in there too, but that's all right. Shark. Oh. So you have seen a couple of my paintings. Shark. It's right up there with a whale. I actually have painted sharks. So let's go ahead and start from here. And we're going to if I gotta cut you guys off quick, I'm sorry. I'll try not to today, but like I said last night, my daughter had surgery the other day on her shoulder, and my wife is up there with her right now. They were talking about coming here. Idiots. You can tell I'm getting old. I have a car that makes that same noise, and I'm calling him an idiot. So if I have to take off, it's because I gotta go do that. I want this to be kind of a road, but not a road. Kind of a how do you want to put it? Let's go with spiritual path, and I'm not a spiritual person really. I'm a heathen. I am. I mean, obviously, as Chrissy knows, I went to a Roman Catholic school and priests and nuns and all that blah blah. If you want to turn somebody off, go ahead and send them to one of those. I'll look in a second, see what you guys are saying. I did this the other day and didn't pay any attention and knocked one right on the floor. I didn't realize my paintbrush had some gunk on it. I picked it right up and threw it right on the floor. So, wider. I'll clean the dot up down there. I'll cover it with that white, but you think we should go wider? Yes, wider. Okay. A lot wider, a little wider. 6 inches wider. That's not what I wanted to put in there. I wanted to put this in there. I just picked an entirely different. You post in the group? No. Oh, the green challenge? I didn't think so. I didn't think I did, Chrissy. If I did, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to if I did. Right. I'm cheating. No, I didn't think I did. But I might have. I apologize if I did. Just so you, Chrissy, I'm not sure if I've ever told you, and I know I've told Anthony and I've told Ian. As you know, I do take a lot of pictures, tons and tons and tons of them. And I give permission for anybody to paint any of my pictures. No monetary to me or anything else. I just, the only thing I ask is for them not to copy them back to pictures. to photographs. I don't want people printing out photographs of my photographs. Painting, have at it. Paint as many as you want. If you go to Vermont Paint and Photo on my Facebook page, that is actually my page, and I have tons and tons of photographs in there. If you have a subject that you're painting and you know that someplace over here in this part of the country we might have that scenery, and I may have actually taken a picture of it. I haven't been out west in a long time, even though that's where I was born. But let's go ahead and add some dark in here. You guys can go ahead and chat all you want. I will do my best to pay attention, but as you know, I just paint because I'm crazy as hell. No printing yet. Especially if you like butterflies. I got some great shots of the monarch butterflies the other day. Oh, maybe you know what, Chrissy, I'll show you one that actually I don't think very many people have seen. Hold on. All right, just for you, just because you guys are here. Let's check it over here. Here we go. That is a photograph I took of a flower outside my grandmother's house. It's just a rose. That one sits on my desk. Thank you. And the tape says, I was not quite there, but thank you. And you're going to see a lot of my pictures say grocery store painting and grocery store pictures. That's because that's what they are. I go to the grocery store and they have those flower displays. And I drive my grocers are nice guy. He's very friendly to me. I've known him for quite a long time. But I'm one of those people that sit there and take pictures in the grocery store of the flowers. You should see the old ladies looking. I live in an area where there's quite a lot of elderly. The old guys ignore me because I'm covered in tattoos. But for some reason, the older ladies, they tend to want to chat with me. It's probably my beautiful green eyes. I don't know. I do have green eyes, but I was just kidding. You do that too? Yeah. I do it on purpose sometimes just to get people get, I don't know, they get this preconceived idea that because I do wear black a lot, because I'm covered in, my arm's got tattoos all over it, both of them. They think that I'm some kind of evil ogre. Reality is, if they asked me, I'd probably bring their groceries to the car for them. Just a normal day, yeah. And I'm a biker. Well, not one of those guys that belongs to a club anymore or anything like that. You know, a beautiful motorcycle. I've ridden my whole life. And my first Harley Davidson when I was 9 years old. Bought it working paper route. So, thank you, Chrissy. What do you think so far? Now it kind of looks like it's sitting on a pedestal. Does anybody think that's kind of like, I think I just painted Area 51. Do I need to put a little green dude right here? Actually, BSAs over here are extremely hard to get hold of. As much as I would love to have a BSA, they're right up there with Ferraris over here. Let's see. Need something to hold it to the ground because right now it's not really doing that. It's kind of like this is just floating. And let's see, do we need to put it? I could put rocks all down the side, but okay, let's check this out. Wow, you guys are gonna get a twofer from me today. Hold on. Where are you? All right. Shh. No, I hear it. I know. Who keeps paintbrushes like that? I heard all about it. Over and over and over again. How can anybody store paintbrushes and not get them dirty? Desert landscape up the road. Up here? Yeah, I'm going to go with a. Let's go with brown black on one side. Kind of maybe just touch lighter. I don't want it quite that brown. Kind of gray. Yeah, gray is beautiful. There we go. I'll go ahead and get white on this side of the brush. Ted, buddy, you are terribly. All right, one side is brown black, kind of a like a Van Dyke brown probably. And the other side is white. Gotta get those. So what we're gonna do is because that nice pretty little sunlight right there, we're gonna go ahead and push up, push up, push up, and push up. And I've never used this paintbrush before, so bear with me to get a little learning curve thing going. Hello, ever popular airplane. Chrissy, is it possible for us to ever do any of these without hearing an airplane or a car or just for 5 minutes, you know? Handles. starts with a letter. Wait, S. Shark. I'm trying to be nice here. Do you like sharks, I take it? I'm going to paint these kind of sort of like this, and then I'll go ahead and we'll go back in right now. Matter of fact, grab some dark. Let's go ahead and add some dark in here so we get some shadows underneath these rocks. So, well, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I don't schedule painting times, so I just kind of do them. So, anytime you want to stop by, or if you see me on and you want me to paint live, just say so. Probably do that too. If I have time. Chrissy, I might have to run. I just gotta dirt. We'll see in a second here. You know my rules. Family before fun. Well, I gotta work on my rocks. I'm just not used to using a little paintbrush. That's terrible. And I'm also doing something I never do. Believe it or not, I don't use everybody paints as a rule, as you know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to this. Darn it. I want to get this done. I don't think this is working for me though right here. It kind of looks too pedestrian. Too, I don't know, too something. I don't know, Chrissy. I don't even know what time it is. 9:30. All right, I'm good for a few minutes, I guess. We're gonna fix this. Maybe I just mess that up on purpose. I don't know. My brain does that sometimes. Let's go ahead and fix it. Let's go ahead and make this. I don't know. Rocks don't feel me right now. Let's go ahead and make these rocks go away. Get some streaks going down here. And go ahead and take a. Oh, what's that? Phthalo green. We don't really want a phthalo green, do we? Let's go ahead and add some big rocks. Kind of green. Those are green. It's alright, I don't care. Black and green. Big ugly. Something here. You know, I don't know. It's kind of working for me a little bit. You like this brush? Yeah, it's Walmart. $4 for a package of 6. But it's actually pretty rigid, surprisingly. I mean, it's very comfortable to use. Alright, I've never done that before, so I don't really know where I'm going now. Sorry, oxygen level's a bit low today. Probably have to plug in a little bit later. So, Chrissy, while I have you, hi Dave. Where I'm at right now, I've never done this ever, so I don't really know where I'm going to be going with it. How do I make this tree-ish, this bush-looking stuff, look like it's sitting on the ground? Because right now it looks like it's just kind of a tree that's floating. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That was rude. I apologize. Nothing like Mountain Dew. Maybe some lighter brown shadows. Let's try that. I'm going to try to answer my own question. Drag it out from the center. Pulling this way. Center. I think I just started buffering. Of course I did. Probably did. No, we're going to just load something right here first. And then I'll figure out what she said. Because as soon as it stops buffering, it lets me talk. Smart ochre, make it look like sand, yeah. Yeah, I kind of went the wrong color with the yellow green here. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You're right. Okay. Just can't realize what you said. Let's grab some Van Dyke. How many Van Dyke brown up here? No, but I got some Mars black. That'll work. Let's get yellow ochre, Mars black, touch of white, just a tiny touch of white. Let's kind of get you doing this sort of thing. I think that's what you were telling me. Just lose the greenery because we were in the desert and we don't need greenery in the desert. We'll go ahead and put some color in these in a second. Some tans. Gonna pull in. Kind of ruined my light color a little bit, but that's alright. I don't mind. It's all good in the neighborhood, as they say. Touch of yellow, touch of bright yellow to my ochre to make it look a little more. Let's see, we put this here, and we need to go. I want it to kind of stay in that crazy arc. The problem is I have to pick up some orange and yellow together. Come on. And a little bit of water. Not much so. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's kind of like dancing. Put some whites back in there. Just a touch of white in there. It's actually not completely white. It's actually vanilla. It's kind of crazy there. Let's go ahead and get some sand on the edge of the road. I'm sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to what you're saying at the same time as I'm trying to, yeah, in my dreams. Except that I don't want to be dead before I get recognized. It's just a theory. Before people think this stuff's worth anything. It's great, isn't it? Oh, yeah, he was a great painter after he was dead. Before, he was just crazy. Oh, wait a minute. Well, we're good then. Got that part. Right there. Gotta make that corner of the edge of that road disappear so it's not so. So, what do you think? Do you think I should do the same thing on the other side? I want to get this right here real quick. I'm sorry. I want to make that go like this. Just soft little tickles. Careful, I'll start singing Pokio. Yeah, that's working for me, I think. I like the dark into the sand. I'm kind of not sure if I should add some whites, yellows up, just like, I think so. Maybe I can answer my own question. Let's see. Let's see if I should add something like right here. See the difference between my painting channels and everybody else's is I'm just painting with you. If you come here to learn, you made a boo-boo. It's a nice visit. I like the visit. Probably didn't need quite that bright in there. Probably needed to be a touch more orange. Yeah, a touch more orange in there. Oh, something right there. A little curve to it. So dark line right there. What do you think? Kind of cool, kind of crazy. Touch of yellow up here. Just remind everybody that there's still some sand in here. Wow, that's wild. That's out there. I'll let you know when that elevator hits the top because he hasn't quite reached there yet. What is it? Somebody said to me once, my brick load isn't quite fully loaded. My brick cart's not fully loaded. They said that right up until the point where I told them where I went to college. There. So, should I do the same thing on this side? Probably can't reproduce it, but hey, I might want to give it a shot. Yeah. Bad sandstorm. Same on the other side. Now you tell me. Now I gotta create all these bushes and then. Oh, that's okay. Oh, you sneaky cat. I just heard him jump off my counter. Sneaky little toad. You got 6 of the critters. Alright, let's see. Let's start with our green and our blacks because we want to make. I don't necessarily have to have it identical on both sides, do I? Because it can change on this side. So, Chrissy, is kind of weird watching somebody paint and on a YouTube channel and realizing, wow, this guy needs a straight jacket. Come down. We have a different color. Look over here. I'm going to white. That's for sure. But we will take care of that in a minute. Let's add a little bit of dark in here. Yeah, I actually really do enjoy watching other people paint. I learn very quickly. There's not much that I can't do as far as if it's got wheels, I can drive it. If it has an engine, I can fix it. I can do plumbing, electrical, robotics, hydraulics. Worked on Zambonis for ice skating rinks. Cooked in restaurants. in ski resorts. I worked all the time as a kid. No, sorry. My eyes are really hurting. I don't think I put eye drops in this morning. I can tell. It's going to be a little different on this side. That's why it's going to be different on this side. I just like to be able to get through a video without having to cut it off short. I know, it's prefer to be husband, father, grandfather, but still. Sometimes we need time for ourselves too. Probably just buffering and talking to myself now. Since stupid YouTube's been doing that to me. Ouch. Wow. My hands go. Some drops and oh, come on. How did I hit that? Are you here? Okay, thank you. Having a tough time on this side. It's a problem my paint. It gets so intense. I'm painting one way and then I end up switching over and it's like, hello, brain? Let's go ahead and grab this and dry this off. Can you guys see? Is my head in your way? Let's go ahead and make this something right here. Oh yeah, I like that line. Let's go ahead and change this a little bit from what I just did. Not sure if I ruined it or if I made it better. We'll find out in a second. Just a touch of dark in the middle. Just a little bit. From right here. It's just my thought anyway. I could be wrong. I think it needs to be darker here. Are we going the wrong way? But let's see what comes out. Wow, that's crazy. Chrissy, that's a crazy painting. That is out there, isn't it? Maybe just a touch of white right here. Just a soft white, not super hard. Soft. Come on. It is not a tree. It was not the cloud and lake that I started with. That is for sure. Oh, you know what? I can do those. Hold on. I can do those. Those I can do. You know that I can do those. You've seen me do those. Now we're going with a bit of a white, adding a touch of yellow to it. Believe it or not, I'm adding just a splash of red. A little bit of orange. I gotta get this color that I want. There we go. And I added just ever so slight pea of phthalo blue. I've got my ever popular crazy paintbrush. And we're going to take and add right here. Straight down. Good. Over there. Bump out right there. I'll fill that in. Got all nice and white color here. It's a color I like to use. It's a peachy, kind of a peachy purple color. Now what I'll do, it's just me, my way of painting these crazy dead trees. Oh, don't worry, it will get there. It'll get to the side of the road. Like this. Grab some of the peachy with the black in it. Then we go ahead and add this one. We're going to go out and bring that one down and have the split come right here. Like a lightning strike. Hit it. Pick up some of the other color, make it just a touch darker. Well, a little bit darker in here. Grab a little bit of black. Throw some black marks in here. We're going to grab this paintbrush. We're going with, gotta get some black right there. It's probably not quite where you wanted it, but it's where my paintbrush told me to put it. It's a little different than what we probably were just thinking, but I listened to what my paintbrush said. And it said do this. Probably the wrong thing to do. Listen to paintbrushes. If you didn't think I was crazy, you do now. I know I was going to go with a dead tree and voted against it because I wanted to use my feather. Kind of a little bit thicker line over here, though. Double. Thicker right there. Oh, come on. Yeah, I pretty much just wiped this painting out. That's okay. It was something to do. Probably shouldn't cross the road, but I should just. More million branches, it would be way not dead. I need to add some white to it, and I don't know if I have any. It's going to not come out yellow. Yellow might be okay. Chrissy, did I show you what I'm using? I don't remember if I ever showed you what I have in my hand. We might have talked about it. Oh yeah, you were gonna. That's right, we did talk about it. Did you ever get a chance to mug your quilt? Shh! Stop it. You'll eat later. Now cut it out. That's my stomach. All right. It's just for the other of you that might be here watching. I know I've talked to Chrissy about it. Feather. Plain old out of your pillow feather. Straw. Heat shrink. Wood bead. If you get this wet, thing will make a extremely sharp point for you. And that's what I use for trees. I use it for trees because I shake a little bit, and that because of the long straw and the thin feather, I can hold tight and make beautiful lines, but it goes wherever it wants to. So this is a pretty long video. I'm sorry. I don't know how long I've been chatting. Probably too long. But I'd like to thank you all for coming. I think I'm done, Chrissy. I think I made this thing crazy enough. That's my painting's out there. Definitely one I can't show my wife. She does not understand abstract impressionism or fantasy. Everything has to be very if it's a tree, it better be a tree. Thank you. Thank you, Chrissy, for coming and watch me create another insane piece of so this is what we came up with, and yeah, that's out there, but it's pretty wild. And once it dries, I might go ahead and put a bird on it just for Chrissy. Anyway, thank you all for coming to spend some time with me. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe big old black raven up here or something right in here ish, or maybe a vulture. But yeah, it's gotta dry because that's got it's got lots of glycerin on it. But thank you for visiting. You're welcome. I appreciate it. And thank you very much for everyone else that's here. Please, anytime you come in and visit, say hi. Even if it's just to say hi. Makes my day. And I'm buffering again. I'll see you soon, Chrissy. I'll talk to you in a while. And as always, enjoy life. You only get one. Take care.